Hey YouTube, it's your boy Yacht, back at it again with another video today. And today it's just me and Pancakes because we're the only ones who really play Fullbringer. And speaking of which, yeah, we're on Fullbringer today. A really interesting race, Fullbringer's it.
One of the worst races too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's one of the worst. I wouldn't say it is the worst, but it definitely is not the best race overall. So, Pancakes, do you want to start with some of the benefits of Fullbringers?
Yes, so with Fullbringer, every single element has chain move attacks. And what do I mean by chain move attacks? Meaning that every single element with Fullbringer is able to use one move into another move, making it one of the better element races. And the other is that it doesn't have that many moves, so it is really easy to find the moveset that you really want. Those are the only buffs about it.
But
Wait, no, those aren't the only buffs.
There are more.
There's the Twin Soul. Twin Soul is the best mode buff in the game. Gives 20% boost to vitality and attack.
I am pretty sure that, okay, tell me if I am wrong, but the Twin Souls depends upon the element and less about the person, because I think Amazon gets like plus 30 vit and plus like 30 strength, and like something like Clock only gets plus 20 vit and 25% to strength. But
no,
still,
they're all the same, but
yeah, even then, so it's still the best mode buffs by far.
By far, but the downsides of Fullbringer is damage output in base. Damage output in base is trash. The damage scaling is still trash, even with the goated buffs in Twin Soul. And since you don't have a lot of new moves, there's not a lot of variety with the builds. So it's like not really a good thing.
A lot of the times Fullbringers, like, them having a lot of the same moves is a good thing, but also a weakness at the same time, because you have no, like, uniqueness. You can't come up with something unique or different. A lot of the quote-unquote new techs are just using moves that people thought were bad in a new way, but, like, that's literally it for Fullbringers. They can't figure out a new tech. However, that's not to say that Fullbringers aren't, like, weak, because Fullbringers do have a few things that are really good. Like, for example, the fact that almost all of the Fullbring base moves are really good. Almost all of them are really good. Like,
they're really good, moves, just not enough damage.
And the elements as a whole are also really good. You have stuff like Heather and like Amazon right now, which are dominating the game. Now, that is for a completely different reason, which I will get into later, which has something to do with Blitzkick, and we will get into Blitzkick later. But some of the unique Fullbringer moves aren't really like too advanced or too good. I mean, you have Lumen Zip, which is okay. It's like, it only does like, it barely does any damage. You have...
The only good regular base Fullbring move has to be Gust and Terraform. Those are the only two good ones. And notice how they're both Spirit.
And the sad part is, well, the good thing is Terraform kind of dual scales. It just does insane damage no matter what.
Yeah, it just does insane damage both ways, so that's why it dual scales.
Yeah, but here, I'm gonna show you guys a combo from a Fullbringer, Strength Minus. So, with this combo, these are some of the good things that Fullbringers are. They're really good at making combos. If you decide that you want to make a combo, you can go like... Boom. That's like a good 900 damage, and here's the thing too. I am kinda tanky, and I have no, like, accessories on this slot, so doing that 900 damage as well is pretty good. But the crazy part is, all of my moves are back again. And now that's more to do with Midas than anything. That's more to do with this ability, which is just crazy in general. But, yeah. Fullbringer abilities, in general, have some very strong things. And
Yep.
Speaking of very strong things, we gotta talk
Let's
about
get into the build.
in my opinion, a extender that can challenge Fleeting Whirlwind for being the best extender in the game right now. And it is Blitzkick.
Blitzkick.
Now, why would a Fullbring extender be able to challenge
See, one of the
this?
best ones in the game, you ask, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's one of the best things because it is move stackable with almost anything. Remember how we said that Amazon is one of the most used Fullbrings in the game? It's not because it's good. It's because it has a bypass extender with Blitzkick.
Mm-hmm. So, Violent Slash is a bypassing move that you used to be able to use Firefly Assault in between that. So you could basically extend off of a move that you can hit somebody for free, which was ridiculously broken. Which they then fixed that. Amazon became weaker. And for some reason, they just decided to bring it back. Which, as an Amazon main, I really don't understand why they did this. Because this bypassing extender is actually better now because, like, it also block breaks, too. And it's the same thing with Keither, too. Keither also is insane right now due to the fact that it, like, is able to move stack with it, so you can combo people. You can extend off of the final hit of a combo that's normally supposed to end, but you can keep it going further. Which is just, one, super broken, and two, not really good for balancing. Whereas when you have every ability having a bypassing extender. Now, let's get into the modes. I mean, I'll start off this right now and say Fullbringer modes are by far the best modes. They have the best passives in the game. No one is denying this. They have the best passives in this game. Hell, let's just look at Midas for this example. Like right here. Another thing you'll notice as well is Fullbringers have the longest modes in the game. They're the hardest modes to build up, but they last slightly longer than the other modes as well. Now, Midas, I mean, it comes with a few things. It comes with like an M2. Now, okay, Midas is spirit-based, and I am, of course, not spirit-based, but yeah. It comes with an M2, and comes with a few really good passives and a form ability. I mean, for one, whenever you deal damage with this on, you will get gold. So, like, if you see here, if you go and
if you're wondering what gold does, gold, if you get 50 coins, you are able to pop a passive called Blood Money. And Blood Money allows you to gain 20% of your HP back if you are low.
Yeah, so here we go.
I also mentioned that if you have coins, you get damage reduction. And if you have more than 10 coins, every time you perfect dash, your enemies get encased in gold and you're able to extend or combo start.
Yeah. On top of all of that, I mean, here, we'll just show you how much it heals. So, it's around 20% of your total HP, which is ridiculous that you get what is essentially could be if you're tanking up a 600 damage heal. We'll show it how it can extend. So as you can see, you're able to extend off with this and into that. Now, I will tell you, it would be doing a lot better damage if I was Spirit, but I am not Spirit right now, so. But you see my point. Fullbringers have some strong elements, strong moves, and are very capable. when put into the right uses. However, what I would say what holds them back right now is just the fact that they don't have a lot of things special going for them. Fullbringers right now are by far the most neglected race. They need to have more uses. They need to have more, like, care looked after them. But at the same time, they should have things patched because, well, for starters, you shouldn't have a block bypassing extender that you're able to do a lot of damage with. Because here's the thing, Blitz Kick, funny enough, does quite a bit of damage and gives quite a bit of mode. If you haven't seen. And here's the thing.
And it's no stackable with like almost everything.
Yeah. So when you count that in together, having a high damage dealing extender, because Blitzkick is one of the highest damage dealing extenders in the game, and the fact that it's move stackable and can work as a bypassing extender. Oh, and on top of that, it also block breaks. So if we test this over here with somebody blocking, it block breaks, which is another really good point. And Pancakes, what did you want to talk about again?
I wanted to talk about the different builds. Because with Fullbringer, you kind of got to get a little bit creative. And what I mean by getting just a little bit creative, I mean that most of the builds with Fullbringer aren't that necessarily, like, variety. But there was a new build made recently by one of the title players in Execution. His name is Sky Molius. He made a Strength Midas build, right? With 3 extenders. The one that a yacht is using currently right now. And those 3 extenders, and those, well, if you did have the 3 extenders, it'd be good. But with the 3 extenders, right? It made one of the most powerful builds in the game with Fullbringer, which is known as one of the worst builds. And not to mention, there's a thing called string auto lock. If you have auto lock with string, you are basically set. There's no skill. You just raw all your moves and it works. And then there's Keither and Clock, both the auto combo demons, alright? And then lastly, my personal favorite and the one I got a title with, Dimension. Dimension is one of the better Fullbringers. You can combo start off the push block, alright? You can also do other things. The counter is frame 1 now, because they changed it. It is frame 1 now, so you are able to use it anytime you want. And that I need to mention, that Dimension's ult is move stackable with almost everything in the game.
Yeah.
That basically sums up the Fullbringer builds.
Now, there is one more thing we need to talk about, which is where Fullbringers fall in, like, the list of best races. Because the thing is that if you ask certain people, they will say either Fullbringers are like 2nd, or you'll say that they're like 4th. As of right now, after like the Blitz Kick rework and buff, I would say Fullbringers are either, it's an either or scenario where they're either in 3rd place or 4th. Them and Quincy's are currently fighting for 3rd place, I should say. Soul Reapers are in 2nd, and then Arankars are in 1st. Kind of like Arankars and Soul Reapers are fighting for 1st place. And then Quincy's and Fullbringers are fighting for 3rd place. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. And thank you Pancakes as well for helping me make it.
No problem, bro.
Yeah. And here, I'm gonna start making more like, because this is the last like race review I'm gonna do, unless the Sinner race comes out. I will be making like more PvP focused content, because I want to more talk about like balancing and like whatnot, because I think it is important to mention. But anyways, bye.